So big news in the past week has been the introduction of this provincial program that helps first-time buyers with their down payments on their first-time home. So we have here Denise Webster with Dominion Lending Modern Mortgage Group.
There we go.
Right? And you know, we've had an interesting conversation because as much as this sounds like a really beneficial plan, there are drawbacks as there are always with plans. So tell us, you know, we just talked about this a moment ago. This is good for some people?
It could be good for some in that they may just increase their down payment a little bit, which may get them to the next tier of that insurance premium, so it could lower their insurance premium a little bit.
Now you're talking about high ratio.
Yes, this is a high ratio, less than 20% down insured mortgage.
Yes.
So this product, being paired up with a gift, helping with the down payment, is for insured mortgages only.
Yeah. Obviously, if you've got 20% down, you don't need this help from the government, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
So it's for insured mortgages.
Yeah. So if somebody has 5% down, it looks like they're gonna match that, and now the client now has 10% down. So that does take them to the next insurance premium, which lowers that insurance premium, and it may increase their purchase power by a tiny little bit. It won't change their payments by very much. But I think when we first heard this announcement, what seemed maybe exciting was that it might get them, they might have their 15% down, and the government would help with that extra little bit up to $37,500, and they could get to that 20% down. Now it's not an insured mortgage, now they can go up to their 30-year amortization. So at first we're like, this could be a good thing.
It doesn't get them to the 20% mark.
It does not, it has to still be an insured mortgage. So it's really gonna be people with that 5%, maybe getting them to that 10%.
So now it's good now, but the question is what happens in the 5th or 6th year, right?
We have a 5-year interest-free loan. Come the 6th year, you're going to be paying that loan back. So the only thing that I could see as a benefit to somebody to maybe decrease those insurance premiums would be that they have a really good exit strategy, that they know in that 5-year window there is kind of a lump sum payment coming into their life that they know they're going to be able to pay off that loan before it kicks in, before they've got a second payment.
Or they got to be really disciplined to be able to save. Right?
Absolutely.
Because the other assumption, of course, it would be brilliant if we had like 5 years from now is like 5 years ago, where people bought back then and the equity increased. But we all agree that the possibility of that's probably not going to happen because we've seen all the growth in the past couple of years, right?
Yeah. And what we also don't know, which is really early in the game here, is how our lenders are actually going to respond to this, because they will see this as a borrowed source for the down payment, and it's a second mortgage registered behind the first mortgage. So some lenders may not come on board. They may not want a second behind them. They may see that, okay, that jeopardizes this client. Their ratios are already tight. Are they going to be okay in 5 years to have a second payment? And a lot can happen in 5 years. A lot of first-time home buyers are getting into the home. They're going to have a baby.
Yeah.
Those expenses increase in time, so they may not be ready for a second payment after 5 years.
Important things to know, but again, I mean, it's always interesting to see new programs, especially if the government rolls out. But the question is always, is it a good thing? So you know, there's two sides to every story, and of course, if you want an entire story and the big picture about mortgages, you have to see someone like Denise. And I'll put your contact information below in the video here. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Tony.